Chapter 879, Despair. While those from Earth Spirit Hall were feeling overjoyed, Zhou Feng charged at the black battle-robed Void God Realm Emperor instead of retreating. At this instant, Zhou Feng's sacred lightning body rose once more, and he turned into a miniature giant as the Blood Devil Sun bloodline in his body released a blazing glow of light. Ding, ding, ding. The white ripples of lightning did almost no damage to Zhou Feng's sacred lightning body. This black battle-robed emperor specialized in the Tao of lightning and could confine normal emperors, but it had no effect on Zhou Feng. What? The emperor in black battle robes realized that something was amiss, that Zhou Feng's sacred lightning body was extremely resilient against lightning. It could even absorb part of his attack. Boom tilde. A pair of wind lightning wings formed behind the miniature sun giant's back and summoned a storm that contained enough power to make emperors cry out. Even after recultivating, Zhou Feng's wind lightning technique still inherited the speed of the old wind lightning inheritance. His body was stronger than before as well, and when combined with the Blood Devil Sun bloodline, he became even faster. Whoosh! Hu tilde. The black battle-robed emperor was caught off guard and didn't have enough time to dodge. A blazing light shot straight into him and exploded. Illusion Maze Domain. The same instant the attack arrived, a powerful sold-out domain ignored the black-robed emperor's little world and engulfed him. Even the black-robed emperor panicked for a while and was unable to completely ignore the effect of the illusion maze domain. Bing, boom, wah. The black-robed emperor retreated several hundred yards as shock appeared on his face. He spat out a mouthful of blood, and he felt part of his yuan qi and energy disappear as a fire burned on his body. The black-robed emperor's expression was ugly. In just one attack, he was severely injured by Zhou Feng and spat out blood. How is this possible? The Void God Realms from Earth Spirit Hall called out. Emperor Ling Qiang and the other Void God Realms from the 10,000 Sacred Clan were dazed and just stood there. The perfect Blood Devil Sun bloodline. Emperor Tai Lishan, who was watching from the clouds, revealed an excited and overjoyed expression. The power of Zhou Feng's Blood Devil Sun bloodline had surpassed his imagination. Each attack would ignite the opponent's body and make them lose part of their energy. Even more incredibly, Zhou Feng's energy would then be replenished as well. At this moment, even after unleashing a powerful blow with his sacred lightning body and Blood Devil Sun bloodline, Zhou Feng actually became more energetic, becoming even fiercer as one battles. A bloodline like this that lives for battle must not die or go to any other force other than the Tai family. Tai Lishan trembled with excitement. Although the normal Blood Devil Sun bloodline had explosive power, the weakness was that it couldn't last very long, but Zhou Feng had a perfect Blood Devil Sun bloodline. Even if he was severely injured, he could use the bloodline to quickly recover. Using the sacred lightning body as the base, the Blood Devil Sun bloodline for explosiveness, and the wind lightning technique for speed and agility, Zhou Feng was like a small flaming giant as he floated in the air. The combination of his technique and bloodline could unleash extremely strong battle power. Although it was a surprise attack, he was able to severely injure an emperor. The late stages of the Sacred Lightning Body's 5th level gave Zhou Feng a strong physical body and allowed him to clash even against emperors. The Blood Devil Sun bloodline could ignite a person's body, and then the life steal effect could allow him to fight for a long time. The wind lightning technique gave him speed and agility. Because his intent was so strong, Zhou Feng could move amongst the kings and emperors without worry. The severely injured black-robed emperor's heart went cold as the majority of his battle intent faded. Stall him for a couple breaths. The other emperors from Earth Spirit Hall recovered from the shock and charged in from the other directions. The black-robed emperor also knew the meaning behind this. He probably wasn't able to defeat this monstrous youth alone. Die! The miniature giant Zhou Feng summoned a tornado of wind and lightning and charged over with incredible speed. Hu tilde boom. The powerful and chaotic core made the black-robed emperor's blood boil and his body become heavy. This was due to the combined pressure of the sacred lightning body and the Blood Devil Sun bloodline. It's not that easy to kill me. The black-robed emperor snickered coldly. The birth of any emperor wasn't an accident. they had to undergo an evolution of their soul and intent. Wang tilde Jiang. The black-robed emperor put his arms across his chest as a white armor made of lightning formed around his body. White snakes of lightning several hundred yards long extended from the armor and lunged at Zhou Feng. This move was both an offensive and defensive tactic that could stall the opponent. It was a good choice. HMPH. Zhou Feng revealed a mocking smile. Bang, boom, boom. The mountains and rivers he passed were turned into flat ground, and the white lightning snakes were shattered by the physical force and blazing flames. What a powerful attack! The image of a little world appeared behind the black-robed emperor as he slightly panicked. He would occasionally retreat and attack. Although Zhou Feng was quickly approaching, the black-robed emperor's aim was just to stall for a couple breaths, and he would do that even if it meant heavier injuries for himself. However, it was at this moment that the unexpected happened. Mental energy spike. Zhou Feng's left eye shot out an ice-cold purple spike into the black-robed emperor's soul. Ugh! The black-robed emperor screamed as the condensed mental energy spike gave off an undying and immortal aura. At this instant, the black-robed emperor's soul almost shattered from the chaotic barrage of the God Tribulation Lightning. Wang tilde. The aura of several hundred God Tribulation Lightning symbols within Zhou Feng's purple soul sealed up. The power of the God Tribulation Lightning he could utilize right now was approaching the amount he could use when he was pursuing the Emperor of Death. Who boom tilde. In the next instant, the many giants that Zhou Feng had become smashed into the black-robed emperor. No tilde. The other emperors who were approaching roared as they revealed unwilling expressions. However, at this moment, the black-robed emperor's soul almost crumbled as it was severely injured. He couldn't fight back at all and was instantly killed by Zhou Feng. That was the fifth. The calm voice sounded once more. Emperor. An emperor had died. Both friend and foe alike were dead silent, and waves crashed through the hearts of 10,000 sacred clan members. The Earth Spirit Hall kings and emperors felt cold as fear overtook their hearts. Star Slaughter? He. Gu Koz had a dead expression and didn't even dare to take part in fighting with Zhou Feng. In the Divine Illusion Dimension, the other member of the purple-haired demonic duo, Nan Gongsheng, had been affected by the power of the evil god and started a slaughter. That slaughter had been stopped by Zhou Feng, and now this mysterious leader of the purple-haired demonic duo was starting an emotionless massacre too. However, his opponents this time weren't the young geniuses from before, they were kings and emperors of the older generation. Shua. The wings of wind and lightning behind Zhou Feng's back flapped and left an afterimage behind as he easily threw off the approaching emperors with overwhelming speed. Brat, don't run away tilde. The golden-robed Emperor Zhang Xuandong and company missed him once again. On the other side, Zhou Feng appeared and was able to easily kill a normal king with his sacred lightning body. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Every time the winged youth moved, he was able to kill a Void God Realm expert. The number of Void God Realm experts from Earth Spirit Hall was slowly decreasing. The entire situation was controlled by Zhou Feng. Apart from the Peak Emperor Zhang Xuandong, Zhou Feng would be able to kill any other king or emperor here. In just the time it took to make tea, over half of the experts from Earth Spirit Hall had been killed by Zhou Feng. A total of 16 kings and 2 emperors had been killed, while another emperor had been injured. Zhou Feng could instantly kill normal Void God realms with his eye bloodline and his God Tribulation Lightning. The only reason that the severely injured emperor was able to survive at all was because he had a powerful life-saving secret technique. Junior, stop tilde. The remaining emperors led by Zhang Xuandong all had red eyes as they screamed. Their voice contained anger and some hints of begging. Emperor Zhang Xuandong gave the order for the remaining 10 or so kings and the injured emperor to gather and form a protective barrier. At this moment in time, no one from Earth Spirit Hall was thinking about killing Zhou Feng anymore. They would feel lucky if they could just escape alive. It doesn't matter whether all of you are spread out or together, you still won't be able to escape my pursuit. Zhou Feng floated in the air as the pupil of his left eye contracted. He had expended a lot of energy in the killing spree just now, but luckily, he had the life-stealing effect of the Blood Devil Sun bloodline. Zhou Feng then took out the sky-locking bow and locked onto several targets from Earth Spirit Hall with his eye bloodline. If the members of Earth Spirit Hall were spread out, it would be easier for Zhou Feng to kill them. However, if they were gathered together, Zhou Feng could just use his skylocking bow and unleash a barrage of long-range attacks against them. As long as he had a god eye mark on these people, Zhou Feng could kill them all before they managed to escape back to their sect. Zhou Feng, you're not thinking about really killing all of them, are you? Emperor Lin Kaiang and company from the 10,000 Sacred Clan all took in cold breaths. The force from Earth Spirit Hall was extremely strong and could suppress an entire 2-star power like the 10,000 Sacred Clan. However, a force like that had been effortlessly massacred by Zhou Feng alone. He definitely has the ability, Gu Kaozi said in a trembling tone with a pale face. In his mind, Nan Gongsheng of the purple-haired demonic duo was extremely cruel and bloodthirsty, while the other, Zhou Feng, was more mysterious and less bloodthirsty. However, it was only when the leader of this demonic duo was alone that Gu Kaozi understood what the word terrifying meant. Zhou Feng's face remained calm from the beginning, as if all of this had nothing to do with him. The mental pressure caused by this made all the remaining kings and emperors from Earth Spirit Hall fall into despair. Chapter 880, In My Name. In the air, the Void God Realm kings and emperors of Earth Spirit Hall all gathered together. However, none of them felt safe at all. They had angry, stunned, and fearful expressions. Everyone was dead silent, and cold sweat started to appear on the foreheads of these remaining kings and emperors. Many of them were full of regret and despair. If time could go back to before Zhou Feng started his slaughter, they would definitely run as far away as they could and not become an enemy of this nightmare. However, now that Zhou Feng had already started the massacre, there was no chance for them at all even if they ran right now. No one doubted that Zhou Feng had the ability to kill them all. Zhou Feng, don't be rash. Killing these people doesn't bring you or the 10,000 Sacred Clan any benefits. Emperor Lin Kaiang and some of the other 10,000 Sacred Clan upper echelon members felt uneasy and started to sweat. No matter what, Earth Spirit Hall was a 3-star superpower, and one of the requirements to become a 3-star superpower was to have someone reach the Mystic Light Realm. The kings and emperors right now were just a portion of Earth Spirit Hall's force. Zhou Feng held the skylocking bow as his left eye locked onto the Earth Spirit Hall members with a calm expression, and the killing intent radiating from him didn't fade at all. Zhou Feng wasn't bloodthirsty like Nan Gongsheng, but when facing enemies that wanted to kill him and take all of his possessions, he wouldn't be kind. I've already killed half of them. Zhou Feng didn't care about Emperor Lin Kaiang's words as his left eye started to become a cold purple. The 3 emperors from the 10,000 Sacred Clan felt helpless. From the beginning, the 10,000 Sacred Clan was completely dazed and just watched as Zhou Feng started to massacre the group from Earth Spirit Hall by himself. Within the clan, the expressions of those disciples that were familiar with Zhou Feng, such as Kong Feeling, Huang Yanu, Lu Tianfan, Senior Marshal Brother Guang, and company, changed dramatically. They felt like they were in a dream. Tell me, this isn't real. Am I dreaming? Those that had once been enemies with Zhou Feng, such as Senior Marshal Brother Guang, started to chatter. Those from Earth Spirit Hall fell into despair after hearing what Zhou Feng said. He had already killed half, so it wouldn't make much of a difference if he killed the other half. Can this really not be stopped? The golden-robed Emperor Zhang Xuandong felt helpless. As a peak emperor, he wasn't scared of fighting against Zhou Feng head-on. The chances of defeating Zhou Feng weren't high, but he was still peak emperor. The speed that Zhou Feng displayed was already at the top amongst emperors, and Zhang Xuandong could do nothing against it. On top of that, most emperors couldn't block his eye bloodline. However, the main problem was that Zhou Feng would definitely kill the other kings and emperors first before fighting against Zhang Xuandong. Back in the King Ocean, the left-eyed Heavenly Emperor could kill peak emperors within 10 breaths. Although Zhou Feng was still a bit away from his peak since his soul still wasn't strong enough, he was pretty confident he could kill a normal peak emperor within 100 moves if he used his full strength. He's far too strong. Tai Lishan took a deep breath. The perfect Blood Devil Sun bloodline, a dominating Tao of Lightning bloodline, as well as a Supreme Eye bloodline. If I can take him back to the Tai family, he will definitely be someone that can change the destiny of the continent zone in the future. However, Tai Lishan wasn't confident he could persuade Zhou Feng to return to the Tai family. It wouldn't be a surprise if the Mystic Light Realm Grand Elder of the Tai family had to personally come to invite Zhou Feng due to his terrifying strength and potential. Just as everyone was tensed up, whoosh tilde, a magnificent aura that surpassed normal emperors appeared. The hearts of some peak emperors shook. The power of heaven and earth instantly started to slow down. Stop. The voice of a powerful male boomed across the sky through the physical and mental dimensions. Everyone's body started shaking. That's, even someone as strong as Zhang Xuandong felt a big pressure. This aura had slightly touched the mystic light realm. Zhou Feng's expression changed slightly. The aura of this newcomer was even slightly stronger than the Emperor of Death. If the owner of this aura came from Earth Spirit Hall, it would be extremely troublesome, but Zhou Feng also felt that this aura was familiar. Great. Emperor Zhang Xuandong revealed a look of joy, as if he recognized the newcomer. At the same time, several thousand miles away, I hope that I'll make it in time. A male in golden robes appeared, and he was surrounded in the providence of the Lord Dynasty, which ruled heaven and earth. Countless beings bowed instinctively wherever this male went. It's Duke Nanfeng. Zhou Feng's left eye recognized the newcomer despite the distance. The ruler of the Tianfeng Great Island Zone. No wonder his aura is so strong and contains the providence of the Lord Dynasty. Tai Lishan understood. In terms of speed, Duke Nanfeng wasn't much slower than Zhou Feng, so he quickly arrived at the 10,000 Sacred Clan. Good. Duke Nanfeng let out a breath as he saw that Zhou Feng was alright. He came as soon as he heard that Zhou Feng was in danger and was being surrounded by kings and emperors of Earth Spirit Hall. After knowing this, he even stopped trying to break through to the Mystic Light Realm and arrived as quickly as he could. After all, he owed Zhou Feng a favor and would feel uneasy if the latter died here. Besides, this was a good chance to repay the favor and perhaps recruit Zhou Feng as well. However, Duke Nanfeng felt that something was amiss when he arrived at the 10,000 Sacred Clan. Zhou Feng was unharmed, and he held the sky-locking bow as he faced those from Earth Spirit Hall with cold eyes. On the other hand, those from Earth Spirit Hall were full of fear and panic, and many of them were injured. These kings and emperors were all clustered together and still didn't feel safe against the purple-haired youth. Duke Nanfeng could even faintly sense the remnant auras of some shattered Void God Realm souls. Duke Nanfeng, you've come just in time. Quickly, save us. This bastard's gone crazy and has killed half of our Void God Realm experts and wants to kill us all. The emperors of Earth Spirit Hall called out. Zhang Xuandong seemed to know Duke Nanfeng, and he was on relatively good terms with him. After hearing the cries of help from the kings and emperors of Earth Spirit Hall, Duke Nanfeng was dumbfounded for a moment. He felt like he had been choked. You're asking for help? Duke Nanfeng's face twitched as he looked over the Earth Spirit Hall cultivators, then at Zhou Feng. Zhou Feng was expressionless, but killing intent filled his eyes. It was obvious that he was the one that held the advantage. Those from Earth Spirit Hall were uneasy and fearful. They put all their hope onto Duke Nanfeng. Duke Nanfeng, we've known each other for several hundred years. Help me block this crazy bastard and I'll owe you a favor. The golden-robed Emperor Zhang Xuandong begged. Although he and Duke Nanfeng weren't super tight, they knew each other. There was only a limited number of peak emperors, so they all knew each other. At this moment in time, everyone's gaze landed on Duke Nanfeng. Duke Nanfeng was very important. He was the ruler of the Tianfeng Great Island Zone, and his strength was greater than normal peak emperors. On top of that, he had the providence of the Lord Dynasty. No one doubted that Duke Nanfeng had the ability and the right to block Zhou Feng. Little friend Zhou, we haven't seen each other for a while and you're already able to slay these kings and emperors from Earth Spirit Hall? Duke Nanfeng looked at Zhou Feng with a bitter smile and weird expression. He had come because he wanted to save Zhou Feng, and instead, he witnessed a scene like this. Who was the one that needed saving? Duke Nanfeng. You two know each other? The golden-robed Emperor Zhang Xuandong and company were dazed. Some of them even almost started to cry. They had fought for a while, and now they felt like everything was in vain. This result made Zhang Xuandong and company feel sick. Duke is probably aware that they came to kill me, so I started a massacre. I even warned them before I attacked. Zhou Feng put away the sky-locking bow and said. Hearing that, the experts of Earth Spirit Hall were speechless and full of regret. Zhou Feng had indeed told them that he didn't want to start a slaughter beforehand, but they only laughed at him in disdain. "Little friend Zhou, can you give me some face and let them off? I'll invite you to the palace afterward." Duke Nanfeng spoke with a bitter expression. "Yes, but they have to promise that they won't trouble the 10,000 sacred clan again or be my enemy." Zhou Feng nodded his head. He wasn't bloodthirsty, and killing half of them already established his power. Besides, Duke Nanfeng was the ruler of the Tianfeng Great Island Zone, so some face should be given to him. Hearing that, those from Earth Spirit Hall let out a long breath. "I can only promise that I will follow that, but I can't represent the entire Earth Spirit Hall," the golden-robed Emperor Zhang Xuandong replied solemnly. Although he was a peak emperor, he didn't have complete control in Earth Spirit Hall. Zhou Feng knew that as well. He just wanted the people present to promise. Duke Nanfeng and the experts of the 10,000 sacred clan were all witnesses. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The kings and emperors of Earth Spirit Hall retreated with regretful expressions and unwillingness in their hearts. "Although we can't do anything against Zhou Feng since we promised not to be his enemy, the Grand Elder at the Mystic Light Realm will be able to easily deal with a measly king when he comes out of seclusion." Many of the survivors from Earth Spirit Hall were full of anger and hatred. The Grand Elder definitely won't forgive Zhou Feng for killing so many kings and emperors, Gu Kaozi murmured in his heart. He didn't know why, but every time he thought of that youth, he felt uneasy and scared. In the air above the 10,000 sacred clan, "It's about time to leave." Zhou Feng's tall golden blue body floated in the air and looked down at the new and the familiar faces. Emperor Lin Kaiang and company weren't surprised. They instead let out a long breath of relief. The 10,000 sacred clan wouldn't be able to contain a dragon like Zhou Feng. Besides, a measly 2-star power wouldn't be enough to protect Zhou Feng after the purple-haired demonic duo had offended so many forces. "The Zhou Feng from the past is gone. In my name, I am Zhou Feng, the left-eyed heavenly emperor of the Kang Ocean." A bright voice resounded across heaven and earth.